website. I like the catalog because it is super thick, and anything that I want to know, I can pretty much read about the reviews there in the book. We do have a cover school or a charter school that offers us the funds and a resource center as well with a lot of materials, which is a true blessing. However, there are some times when I just want to purchase out of pocket because maybe it is a Christian curriculum that I can't get through my charter school. So I will use Rainbow Resource to help me figure out some things that I would like to buy out of pocket. So as you can see, I'm in planning mode. I have my water, my alkaline water here, and I'm ready to work and sip on water. Also have my little sticky notes to help me bookmark things that I like. And I also have a notebook because after I'm done, so this is my little handy dandy notebook that's kind of wet right now, but so after I'm done reading through things that I want, that I'm interested in purchasing, then I will likely go on YouTube and find other homeschool moms who are using the material that I like, and I will take notes in my notebook to see what their advice has been. So I really like to do thorough research. I also have this book. It's pretty old. Okay, so a lot of things here are outdated, but I still like to refer to it from time to time. It's the Complete Home Learning Source Book by Rebecca Rupp, and I do like this author. She writes another book that I really like as well. So I look at her books sometimes as well. But this is my main thing right now, and I want to show you how I go about doing that. So the first thing I do, two things: table of contents and index. So if there's a particular publisher that I know I'm looking for, I'll just flip all the way back to the index and I will search that name. Now, I was actually looking for Matthew C. However, Rainbow Resource does not cover Matthew C. materials, so that's not going to be here. I was also looking for teaching textbooks, and I didn't find that here in the index. So what I do is I just go on to the table of contents, which I've already bookmarked, and I'm looking for science. Okay, so let's go ahead and go with science and see what they have, because that's one thing I'm looking for. I was looking for the Apologia stuff, so I could either flip over straight to Apologia, or I can look at their wide array of science materials here and just look. Here it says comprehensive curriculum, page 132. Okay, so I've already got that bookmarked. But before I do that, I just wanted to show you this real quick because I thought it was really cool. Before I go to the science, I want to show you this math layout. If you're looking at comparing your math curriculum, this is a great way to do that. It's like on their volume 2 of 2016 catalog, it's pages 108, 109. And what they do is they list all this math curriculum here in a chart. And then across the top of the chart, they have the grade levels that the material covers. Let's see if I can lay it out here. And they have whether or not it's got religious content. If that's something you're looking for, you don't want curricular Christian content, or not, if you want non-secular, they will put a dot next to which curriculum has that. Also the price range, whether it's kind of inexpensive, mid-range, or very expensive. Then the approach, whether it's spiral, sequential, conceptual, or topical. And the manipulatives, this is something I wish I had done before I just started picking up curriculum, is really look at these things in depth. So manipulatives, whether they're required or optional, and then whether there's a kit, I guess. And then the teacher involvement, whether it's low, medium, or high, whether it's aligned to Common Core standards, and then there are additional notes. So this is something you may want to check out if you have that Rainbow Resource catalog and you're looking at a math curriculum. Go to that math curriculum comparison chart. This may even be on their website as well, so just look for that. But anyway, back to my science studies here that I'm looking for. So I was looking for the Apologia for grades K through 6. So I found the zoology, which I'm not looking for. I found the chemistry and physics, which I am looking for. So this is what I need to be reading. All of this, okay? And this section for K through 6. Now, if I was looking for older grades, this is all for the older grades on the next page. So I'm gonna read this and make sure I like it. I'm gonna look at the prices here at the bottom of the page, okay? And then I'm going to bookmark that page because this is something I want to look at online as well. Okay. Again, you can just go straight online and do all this there, but I like this extra step because I'm a visual and I'm a hands-on kinesthetic kind of gal. So I like to get my hands on stuff. And this helps me to make better decisions when I can actually touch it and feel it, and read additional reviews that may not be on the website. So that's very helpful for me. Let's see what else I wanted to show you. I think that may kind of be it, but okay, so in the back of the book, there are things that I want, like art supplies, and I found this. I'm definitely going to be picking up one of these. So what this is the Art Premium Multimedia Roll. So we can like do when we're studying the body. We're going to be studying a little bit of anatomy, not going to go into detail, but just a little bit for fun. And this roll is something that we've been needing so that we can roll it out and have her trace her body, or I'm going to trace her body on the paper. So they sell all kinds of things for art and for science and just everything you can think of. Flipping back real quick to, I believe it was the math that I wanted to show you. So let's go to, let's go to the index. And I love that it's just so easy to find what you need. So looking under the M's for math. Okay, so right now we are studying our multiplication tables, right? And so we need a little bit of help with that. So what do? Let's go to Rainbow Resource and see what kind of materials we can get that will help us, okay? So here's a whole listing of multiplication charts and grids, coloring books, quick check reference, a multiplier board. Okay, so this is going to be like on page 120s. All right, and then even if I'm just looking for general math helps and games and things. So let's look and see what's here under math. So as you can see, there is Math Balance, Math Card Games Kit, Math Charts, Math Finders, flashcards, draw books, flippers. So again, it looks like it's generally in the 120s, 121, 124, 118. So I can flip to that page and I will probably find what I'm looking for math helps. So 120, 124, and here we are. And they even have a couple of black and white pictures to give you just a general idea. Again, you can go online and find full color pictures for what you're looking for. But this should be very helpful for us in learning multiplication. There's a fraction chart. That's really cool once we start getting into fractions. There's flip charts. There's all kinds of really cool stuff in here. So lots of clocks, money. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. Okay, the other thing is if I'm on YouTube, the other thing is when I'm on YouTube, I like to watch videos that help me to determine what I need to be purchasing for my kids. So, or what I could be looking at. So I've looked at a lot of videos this weekend and I found a lot of ideas for different things like spelling power and teaching textbooks or Math UC. That's kind of something that I'm figuring out what I need to do. McGuffey readers, Rod and Staff, English, but we already have a really good English program we like, but it's just great to jot down ideas as I'm watching videos. So that's what this is. Geoboards for multiplication. I think that was my little smarty pants that I wrote that down. So Moby Max, that was her as well. And then of course, a lot of people have mentioned Confessions of a Homeschooler, her downloads. The math lessons for living education, that was my little smarty pants as well. And Math Dominoes. Okay, I don't know who mentioned making multiplication easy, but I'm grateful for whoever that was. I didn't write down the YouTubers. I just wrote down the ideas as I watched their videos. So anyway, that's just an idea for you as you're watching videos to take notes and see how these videos can help you. Again, This is the Complete Home Learning Source Book by Rebecca Rupp. It kind of works the same way, except you're not ordering anything from her. You're just getting ideas about what you might want to use in your classroom, and she has it divided by subject. So let's say for reading, and this is again written like a long time ago, like over a decade ago, I think. So books on tape, you know, like nobody's using tapes, but again, you can still look for these websites and resources to see if you can find like CDs or downloads. And this is audio editions and Chinaberry books, and basically she goes through a listing of resources for each category, where you can order these things from. This classical mythology, and I'm sure even though it was written, this book was compiled a while back. I mean, I remember checking this out from the library when I first started homeschooling over 10 years ago, or 10 years ago. I would see this at our local public library. So it's been around for a while, but I'm sure a lot of the resources are still readily available. So it's still a really good book to look through and see what's there. Okay, games and activities. Yeah, she did a really great job with compiling this, and a lot of science and math teaching aids, books, and resources to use. So anyways, that's this book. But I wanted to show you the rainbow resource because that was like really important thing that I'm doing right now. And I'm gonna have my water and be on my way to doing more research. So that is it. I'm gonna start looking at things to order for this little one right here, who's not so little anymore. How old are you now?
8.
8, but you're gonna be turning 9. When?
5 days.
5 days. So we're excited. She has a birthday coming up. Yeah, so do you wanna do like a whole video with just me and you? Okay, so we'll probably have another video that I'll upload with just the two of us in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Bye.